Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a super quick introduction video for this brand new platform. I think it launched about 2 days ago. It's called B45 Pool. Now, to be clear, this is definitely on the higher end of the risk scale. High risk, high reward. It pays out 5% a day for 28 days. If you're risk averse or if you don't like these, super degen plays, this is probably not for you. But I know there's definitely a demographic for you guys or a demographic for this. And I know a bunch of you guys on this channel follow me or watch some of my videos. You're into these high risk, high reward platforms. So I figured let me put this out there, something you might want to get into, to take a look at it. Again, cool thing about it is it's very brand new, like 2 days old or something like that. And with these type of platforms, you want to get in as early as you can. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Of course, I want to remind you guys that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into this or anything we talk about, please do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, I want to be very clear that this is definitely on the higher end of the risk scale. Okay, 5% a day is, it's a degen play in my opinion, but doesn't mean you can't make money with it if you can get in early. These platforms that pay out this much, it enables you to break even quicker, right? So, for example, the risk here is 20 days. If you're getting 5% a day, 20 days is 100%. If you can get to that 20-day mark, then you're broken even, right? And then everything above and beyond that is pure profit. And if you hit the 10-day mark, you're halfway to the break even point, right? So you got to look at it that way. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. B45 Pool is the name of the platform. There's a 2-minute or 3-minute presentation you can watch on the website. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, there's really not a whole lot to this. It says here you can earn up to 140% in profit inclusive of your principal in every 28 days. So earn 140% of your deposit in our lending, staking, and yield farming protocol each 21 days. So essentially, after 28 days, you'll make 40% profit. Because again, 100% is your capital back plus 40%. And that's how this breaks down. So let me give you these bullet points. Normally, when I introduce a platform on this channel, I will give some bullet points. If you like what you see, I'll take you through the back office, show you how to make a deposit. If you don't, well, then in the first couple of minutes, you'll know that this is not for you, okay? Now, again, like I said before, this is a pretty straightforward platform. Usually I'll have, a whole bunch of bullet points I'll cover when I talk about a brand new platform, but this is essentially, what you see is what you get, right? It's here I put 5 days old. I think it's actually 2 days old, if I'm not mistaken. 5% per day is what you'll make for 28 days, which essentially is 140%. So 40% pure profit because 100% is your capital back. The minimum deposit you can make here is $500. The minimum withdrawal is $25. I believe it's once a day you can withdraw. And there is an optional affiliate plan, pays down 4 levels. So again, pretty straightforward, right? They do have a compounding package as well. So again, they have 2 packages here. This is the first package, which I actually like because you could actually withdraw daily because it pays out every single day. The other one is a compounding package, or they're calling it a pool, compounding pool, where you won't, you'll get I think it's 2% a day, but you won't be able to withdraw daily because again, the profits get rolled into the pool, and so you're compounding out. So you got to wait till the duration is over, and then you can pull everything out. So let me show you that. Matter of fact, while we're on it. So again, pretty straightforward. This is the back office. You can see, nice back office. I mean, it certainly looks like they put some work into it. Like I've seen some back offices where it looks like, you know, uh, a 10-year-old put it together, right? Some of those back offices, by the way, have worked perfectly fine. So I'm not knocking, back offices or websites that don't look like there was a lot of work put into them. Because again, as long as the protocol works or as long as the platform is paying, I'm all good, right? But this one here looks like they've taken some time. Really looks nice. You can see here, lots of different details. Obviously, my back office is bare. Haven't done anything with this yet. Here's where you make a deposit, withdraw. Here's the pool packs, right? Active contracts, contract history, transactions. Here's where you would track your team. So here's the different pool packs. Again, there's only two to choose from. There's the 5% a day. Then there's also a 2% a day, which is a minimum of $1,500 to get in. And this one is 90 days. Okay, so you can't take anything out for 90 days. At the end of the duration, which is 90 days, then you'll be able to take out your principal included with all your daily earnings, okay, all at once. So again, if that's something you want to do, this one here is probably what I'm going to jump into because again, this allows me to withdraw daily, which is what I like. I like to be able to, pull my profit off the top, get my initial capital back, just in case something were to happen. And again, basically, this is broken down exactly what I said. Earnings are daily, principal included in daily earnings. And again, you can activate multiple packs and earn on multiple packs at the same time. So essentially, you can't top up or add to an existing pack. You would have to get a separate pack. So, for example, if I get a $500 pack, if I wanted to put another $500, I don't add that to my existing pack to top it up to 1,000. I would just get another $500 pack. So essentially, I have two $500 packs, which is equivalent to 1,000, right? So it's same thing. The only thing is you you can't top up a pack. You'll just have to keep opening multiple packs because you can have that in your account. So real quick, how we're going to do this is you click the deposit right here. And again, this is pretty standard. You would make a deposit. Once you make a deposit, you would wait for it to clear. After it clears, you would go ahead and, again, it's pretty simple and straightforward. Once you make a deposit, you'll see your deposit. Once it's cleared, it'll show up in your wallet balance. Okay. Once it shows up in your wallet balance, what you'll do is you'll go to pool packs, right? You'll put in the amount. Let's say you deposit $500, put in $500 here, you click here, and now you have an active contract and you'll be able to watch it right here. Again, it's pretty straightforward, nothing complicated about this. Definitely a degen play. So let me show you how to make a deposit. I'm going to do a test deposit for $500. And I can always scale that up. I've had people say, how come when you do these introduction videos, you put a small deposit first and then you scale up after instead of putting up, just a bigger deposit one time? Well, very simple. Number one, it gives me an opportunity to test the deposits, right? Not that this wouldn't work because I've seen a few people, make a deposit in here already. So again, it gives me a chance to test the deposit. But number two, as someone who makes videos, it gives me an opportunity to create another video when I scale up, right? It just gives me more content. So again, there's no real crazy reason for me to do it. It just gives me content to make, a follow-up video. So, pretty simple reason, right? So anyway, let me test this out here. I'm going to put USDT TRC20. Of course, you can put Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT BEP20, USDT ERC20. Click on USDT TRC20. It says here minimum of 500. So let me see here. Okay. So let's put 500 USDT, which you know what, let me put 500 and 505 just in case. I don't want to put 500, then it shows up here and it's like 498 or 499. Then I got to go through the hassle of, sending up, the difference of $1 or $2. So again, I probably could get away just sending $500 or 500 USDT, but I'm going to, send 505. Let me see here. I'm showing this in real time. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So give me 1 second. Says here, send the sum of 505 to this address. After sending the money, click on the button below to proceed. Okay, so let's copy this address. Let's send 505 USDT. Send. Let's paste this address in. Let me just make sure it's the right address. And I will send 505. Oh, okay. It gives me it's 504. So I could probably get away with sending 500 or 501, but who cares? Too lazy to change it now, too early. Let me send. Okay, and that's it. And then what I got to do is apparently I need to click proceed and enter the transaction hash. So how you do that is you go back. All right, so let me go to that transaction right here. There's the transaction hash right here. I will just copy that. And then I would paste it in here. And then click complete deposit. So since you're processing, your deposit will be available at confirmation. So it might take a couple of minutes. Again, this is the first time I'm making a deposit here, so I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but I'm assuming it'll take a couple of minutes. Once it goes through, you can see it right here pending. So once it goes through, and again, it'll probably take a couple of minutes. What I'll do is I'll see it in here, right? I'm showing you here what the next step is. Because again, you can't just make a deposit, still haven't put it in the pool. So you're not going to earn your 5% a day. Once it goes through all the confirmations and it's not pending anymore, it'll show up in your wallet balance. Okay, right here. It'll show, in my case, it'll show 505, right? And what I would need to do is I would need to go to pool packs. And then here, I would put in this amount, 505, right? 500 or whatever the case might be. Then I'll click invest and I'm good to go. Then I'll start earning 5% a day for 28 days. And if I want to withdraw, I would go to, where's the withdraw button right here? It's one of these buttons. Here you go. This is deposit. This is withdraw. I would click on withdraw. Oh, there it is. There's the deposit right there. And then I would go in here and I can withdraw out in Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, ERC20, TRC20, and BEP20. I would put in here the amount, put in here my wallet address, click withdraw. Pretty straightforward, right? So let me go here since I see the balance right here. Let me go to pool packs. And then I'm going to go to, okay, I'm going to go to 500, 505, whatever. And then I'm going to click this button right here. And that's it. It says right here, I'm done. That little green notification. And in fact, when I go up here to active contracts, it'll show, yeah, right there. There's my 505. It'll show here every day my profit earned and the expiration date. So again, pretty straightforward, nothing complicated about this one. Big selling point for me is, it's early, right? It's super early for this one. And I can break even in 20 days, right? I'll be halfway to my break even point in 10 days. So we'll see what happens here. Again, I want to preface this by saying, or not preface, I want to close this video by saying that this is a high risk, high reward play. If you're going to get into this, only put in money you can afford to lose. Risk capital. It's like going to Las Vegas or Atlantic City, going to the blackjack table and throwing some money down there. And if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You got to be able to walk away. Because again, this is a platform that's super high risk, guys. 5% a day. I normally don't get into these different plays, but because it's early and just for the fun of it, I'm going to throw some funds in here. I'll probably scale this up. I'll probably throw, maybe a couple thousand in here and see where it goes. But I just wanted to do this quick video, show you how to get in, show you how to get a pool pack. And, if this is something for you, I'll leave a link down below. As always, guys, DYOR, do your own research. Only put in risk capital, guys. Follow me on Telegram. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.